Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Mark here with the Better Mark. Let's get into the Wednesday baseball card in the major leagues for Wednesday, August 7th. Quick recap from yesterday. We'll get down into that. But before we do, this is a perfect time. If you're new to the channel, you just stumbled upon us, or if you are looking for betting content every single day, this is a great time to subscribe. Hit that like button down below as well. Let's try to get over 200 likes in this video. Let's get into it. I want to tell you guys, though, too, there is a little bit of weather in the cards this evening. We had a couple postponements yesterday, and that's something that plagued some of our bets, voided a lot of tickets, but nonetheless, we are back at it. Yesterday, we had a great day on the card. 2 wins, 0 losses, and we did have 1 push within taking that 8. We did find a 8 out there with the Dodgers-Phillies. So minus the hook, we were able to push on that. Back-to-back games between the Phillies and Dodgers landed on that 8 in terms of the total. So that was one where we had a very strong play in. Within Clayton Kershaw pitching, I thought this is something where definitely liked the over in that game. However, we did land on 8, so a lot of woulda, coulda, shouldas. We should have swept 3-0, but 2-0-1. We'll take it. Live to bet another day, and let's get into the card. All right, so I am going to show you guys the odds brought to you guys by Oddsjam. Now, within Oddsjam, this is a great tool. If you do bet every single day, this is something where you should be using for the amount of money that we do wager on a day-to-day basis, or just in one ticket alone. The monthly subscription for Oddsjam is truly invaluable. Make sure you guys all sign up using my link down below. It really does save you a lot of time and a bunch of money because of, just simply put, not just the promo code that you get. If you do sign up for a year annual plan, you get 35% off that annual plan, and or your first month 35% off using promo code TBM. Simply put, it's something where even yesterday, right, I was on a no-run first inning bet within the likes of the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Diego Padres, kind of made right before first pitch. I only had 5 minutes of place to wager. I go on Oddsjam, I find the best odds available, and just like it is every other day, it was the same story. You had a minus 130 something price within FanDuel, and then across the board, the no-run first inning bet was about minus 170. So saving you 40 cents on the dollar, and if you do bet, not even a large amount, but a substantial amount, that is something where, saving 40 cents on just a simple bet such as a no-run first inning, it basically pays for that monthly subscription just by making one bet. So a lot of strong stuff, arbitrage opportunities, bet tracking, as well as just finding the best odds available. Also, if you do fantasy, baseball, basketball, football that's coming, you definitely want to use Oddsjam because of the opportunities that gives you within fantasy planning, AI, all that good stuff. So make sure you check it out. Links down below. Use that promo code. My promo code is TBM. That will save you 35% off your first month or annual plan. Okay, so let's get down into the card. Like I said, the weather was an issue yesterday. The Indians and Yankees both got postponed. They're going to play 2 today, so they're going to be back at it. As always, kind of my strategy and philosophy when there's a doubleheader, we do not play those games with the exception of maybe some very strong. It would have to be a really strong narrative or storyline to make us have a lean in one direction or another if we have an edge. But I usually just cross off doubleheaders off my card. The only way I really don't is if the team that should have won loses game 1. I usually more times than not bet them in game 2. The statistics of a split within a doubleheader is a very strong edge, little philosophy that I have. So that's kind of where I'm at within these Yankees and Indians games for today's card. All right. But we are going to basically cross off that Diamondbacks Guardians, like I said. Let's get into the Cubs and the Twins. All right, the Twins have been extremely hot as of late. We have Javier Assad going against Joe Ryan. This is a bet where yesterday it was a strong candidate for no-run first inning with what we had with Imananga going. He got the job done, but contrarily, we did have runs from the Cubs within a 3-run home run in that bottom first. It's kind of funny how I was talking with somebody as well. How many times that no-run first inning bet in the last 2 years? I think I've had 4 that have been blown up by just a 2-out home run. within getting that sixth out to win that no-run first inning bet. Did not play that, but I did see it yesterday where Cubs had a 3-run blast. So that was unfortunate for those who were on the Cubs no-run first inning. I think that price ended up being like minus 190. So I stayed away from it, just no real value. And that's kind of another philosophy I have with the no-run first inning bets. Just don't take anything close to $2. It's just not worth it, okay, because stuff happens. But within this, I would lean towards taking possibly the Cubs team total under. Also, I do like the Twins. Right now, they're just playing really, really good baseball. So it would be Twins minus 130 on the road or the likes of the Cubs under their team total. That would be my leans for this game. All right, Houston, Texas. It seems to be that they're playing every single day now. We have Yusei Kikuchi going against Jose Urena. Rangers at home have been absolutely fantastic. Some heroics as of late. I would lean towards taking the Rangers plus money, plus 107. Not an official play, but that would be kind of where I stand within this game. And also, there is some discrepancy with the total. If you like the over, you can find 8.5s for the same juice as an under 9.5. So a little arbitrage opportunity if you think this game possibly can land on 9. Maybe bet both sides and hope for a 5-4 outcome. It's kind of where I'm at, but I am going to stay away from the Astros and Rangers. All right, and then we can talk about an official play that we will have in terms of the money line parlay of the day within the White Sox and the Athletics. The White Sox snapped their losing streak, winning 5-1 against the A's. This is something where I don't expect this to be a trend. I think the A's get right back on the horse. We will have Joey Estes and the A's in the money line parlay of the day. But here we stand at a minus 183 price, not a bet or angle that I'm looking to get involved with, just in itself by it standing alone. So right now, that will be just in the money line parlay of the day. Okay. Likewise, we said we weren't going to play doubleheaders, but there is an edge to be had within Luis Hill. It's Hill. The G is silent. I just want to clarify that. Going against Davis Daniel for the Angels. I think the Yankees are going to smash. I think that's something where you go Yankees team total over. I know minus 256 is a crazy money line price, but we are going to lay that within the money line parlay of the day. All right, not going to play the second Yankees game as per usual, okay? And then same thing can go for Michael King, Marco Gonzalez in the Padres-Pirates second leg of that doubleheader. That will be off the cards as well. But then we are going to get into an official play. This is with the Reds and the Marlins. You can see right now minus 137 is the best price for that money line. However, I like the Reds a lot, so we will be playing them possibly even on the money line in itself. Going against Valente Belozo, that's where I like the Reds to win this game outright. Really, in a strong form or fashion, they will be looking to continue that offensive onslaught that we saw yesterday. I will lay that minus 137 on the money line as an official play. Let's back the Reds, and hopefully they can win in back-to-back contests. Okay. And then let's get into the Giants-Nationals game. Blake Snell, we've talked about him a lot, coming back off of injury. This is a pitcher that's been one of the hottest pitchers in Major League Baseball since returning from injury. And this is where we're going to be taking him on a bounce-back spot. I do like the Giants to win this game. We will be taking them in a -1 fashion. This bet is available through the Bally app, minus 124. It's a little bit of an insurance play. The Nationals have been known to score a lot of runs for no apparent reason, as we saw yesterday. So going back to the well, taking the Giants on the road, looking for Blake Snell to get this W, but I'm not very confident that they're going to win by 2. So we are going to kind of take a meet in the middle a little bit at that -1, where it's kind of an interesting run line where it's a little better value than taking them straight up on the money line, but you do get that push available if they only win by 1. So this is something where, he has thrown a no-hitter at his last start versus Cincinnati. He's really gave up no runs over his appearances. I know his ERA is 4.29, but that doesn't tell the whole story. So I do like the fact that within the Nationals, we do have Jake Irvin pitching, who, quite frankly, has been getting rocked. So Blake Snell, clear edge. We will be taking the Giants -1 in that game as an official play. All right, and then let's hit up the second game of Baltimore and the Blue Jays. We have Trevor Rogers and Bon Francis. Like I said, doubleheader. Going to stay away from this one. Pretty simple in that regard. So let's cross that one off the game. and then we will get into an official play within Atlanta and Milwaukee. Okay, this is one that might be a little contrarian to most, but I do like the value in this. Freddie Peralta going against Chris Sale. Very confident that the Braves get out of that first inning, so we will be taking the no-run first inning within this contest. Minus 113 on that no-run first inning bet. I think that's great value. I think Freddie Peralta has an opportunity to get out of that first inning unscathed as well. So that's why I like that nrfi. So that will be an official play to go along with the Giants -1 thus far, as well as the Reds. So those will be our 3 official plays up to this point of this breakdown. Tampa Bay and the Cardinals, okay? This is something where you can basically call this one a coin flip. Tampa Bay has Taj Bradley going against Eric Fetty. No clear edge in this game. Plus 106, minus 110 for these two teams. Like I said, it's a 50-50 split for the most part. I'm going to stay away from this game. No clear indication. If anything, I probably would lean towards taking the Cardinals, but I'm not going to bet against Taj Bradley as well, so staying away from this game. All right. Red Sox Royals. Cole Reagan's going against Cutter Crawford. This is a game where the Red Sox were able to win with quite margin in their last contest. Reagan's lefty going against the Red Sox lineup at home. You could definitely make the argument that Kansas City is going to win this game. Minus 140, though. I'm not going to lay that price, so I'm staying away from this one as well. The Red Sox are hitting the baseball. There is a very good value taken plus 133 within the Red Sox money line. So that's probably where I would lean, even though I like the Kansas City to win this game. I just think that the better value is on taking the Red Sox and Cutter Crawford at that plus 133 price. Okay, all right, now 3 games left on the card. We have the Mets and Rockies. This will be in the parlay of the day. I like the Mets. Paul Blackburn going against Ryan Feltner. Mets possibly even on the run line is a very good value at plus 100. But we will be taking the Mets on the money line minus 148 in the parlay of the day. That will be kind of the last one, I believe, that rounds out that card for the parlay of the day. So I did share those 4 teams. We will do a recap at the end. I'll show you guys the final odds for that parlay of the day, but that's where I stand within those. All right, and then we have 2 games left on the card to talk about, and one of those will be an official play. I know it's a low total, but we do have 6.5 here on the board. Minus 115 at BetMGM. Tarek Skewball going against George Kirby. So we have ace on ace. Love this matchup. Low totals are set there for a reason. I don't see a lot of runs coming from either one of these teams. We know that the Tigers were able to win and cover that under yesterday, and I like the system play, taking the Mariners at home towards the under. So I know it's a low number, so we're going to just trust the numbers and the metrics and take the under 6.5 as an official play within the Tigers and Mariners at a minus 115 price. Best number available on BetMGM. Very simple handicap. It's a system play I do pretty much all the time with Mariners at home. Love the under in that, and with Skewball pitching, I definitely think we get some defensive support from that battery to really lock in and hopefully get out of this one with a 3-1 game at most, and either side is live. Okay, so that will be my last official play, and then the last game on the card, Tyler Phillips going against Gavin Stones. We have Phillies and Dodgers. Phillies were able to win yesterday. Gavin Stone, 9-5 on the season. I think the Dodgers get this one done. Minus 130 is the number, but I'm not looking to get a bet against the Phillies at this moment in time, so I did not play this game. We've been on the over. We were on the under the first game, the over the second game, and both of those contests fell on 8. That's kind of why you're seeing 8.5 still in the market. No real clear edge on either side or total, so staying away from the Phillies and Dodgers. All right, and that will wrap up the full rundown of the Major League Baseball betting card. I do want to recap the picks. Like I said, we're going to be on nrfi in the Braves, minus 113. Giants, -1, kind of a hedging run line brought to you by Bally's at minus 124. The Mariners under 6.5, minus 115, and the Reds on the money line, minus 137. So a lot of odds that are kind of not allowing us to bet the majority of the card just due to the value. But these are my 4 best bets. I do see some value and a clear edge. I know they're all minus numbers, but sometimes, I don't want to say favorites, but the side and the correct side isn't always going to be the favorites. But in this, I tend more so to lean towards my judgment within taking, the money line, I guess, that will be indicative of the better team. And I think that's where we're getting within this, with the exception of the Braves in the under. I think this is where there is some value on these sides between the Giants and Reds, but I definitely see some value within the Braves, nrfi, and the Mariners under. So we have kind of an assortment within the types of bets that we'll be making for tonight's games. And those are my 4 best bets. So good luck if you decide to tail, and if you want to fade me, good luck as well. I hope you guys all cash your tickets. And let's get into that money line parlay of the day, where these are straight money lines. We're going Mets, Reds, Oakland, and the Yankees with the Hill game that he'll be throwing. I know it's a big number, but this is something where if you take those 4 teams on the money line, you end up with a plus 467 value, and that's where we are with the money line parlay of the day. So thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys. As always, if you can, make sure you guys subscribe on your way out. We do talk betting every single day right here on the channel. Good luck with your picks, and do not forget to check out Oddsjam. Links down below, as well as the free Discord, where we have over 300 people. We definitely want to get that up to about 500 people before the NFL kicks off. That's where I think there's going to be a whole new wave of people that are going to, and the masses are really going to be flocking in for football season. So make sure you guys all get over there and join up in the Discord. Totally free to do so. It's a great community that we're building, and that's where you want to be definitely in there and on that channel before football season commences. So those are my best bets. Those are my plays. Good luck once again, and we'll see you guys all tomorrow in the next video. Cheers.